Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Svelto Performance video. Today, we're back on the green GTV. There's our red 91 Spider. We got some cool things going to come to the channel after we finish with the GTV. Anyway, today we're working solely on wiring. We have ripped all the old wiring out of the car. We're not using it. We're going with some brand new wire. One from American Auto Wire. I'll show you all that. They are not sponsoring the video. We purchased it, the whole kit. So no sponsors on that. If they want to be a sponsor, hit us up. Anyway, so we've been working on, off camera, working on the fuel injection wiring in the car. Of course, that's already been done. You've seen that run on the engine stand. We're just now putting it in the car, shortening up the runs, making the runs a little longer where needed to get everything in there and get it, kind of get it compiled into a tight fit area that looks really good and is presentable in the engine bay. So now we're gonna finish that up. I want to show you some things we're going to do there, and then I'll walk you through all the other wiring that we're going to do and show you the kit that we got. I'm going to call that the driver's side of the wiring. That's going to be for wiring ECUs up. I think there's like 4 ECUs in this car. That's going to be wiring all the trunk, all the lights, that's everything. So let's get started. All right, guys, as I said, we bought this kit. We're not sponsoring, or American Auto Wire is not sponsoring this video. We purchased the kit. So the kit, I'll open it up here in a second, but one of the things that it came with was all of the terminals and the connectors. So it's a big kit here with everything in it. It's pretty cool. Let me get this thing. I mean, this thing is so heavy. Let me open it up, and I'll kind of show you what we got here. Let's see if I can get it to there. There we go. All right, so I'm going to widen out this. So, I mean, this thing has got every single wire you can imagine. This is just the trunk kit right here. All of this. We're not going to need all of it, but we are going to use it. And then here, there's various other wiring for everything that you can absolutely imagine in this kit, all the way down to connectors for the doors so that the lights will come on properly or what have you. So that is the kit itself from the one and only American Auto Wire. Again, they're not sponsoring this. Also, as you know, we're using Max ECU. That came with the big wiring kit as well for it. So we'll kind of go over to the car here and I'll show you what we've got right now. And then we're going to get started on wiring the coil packs in and getting all of that straight. So let's walk over to the car. Okay, so this is a mess right now, so I apologize. But here, way up underneath here, you can see that's where the Max ECU is going to be mounted. It's perfect because if you look straight through, that's where the wiring harness is coming in. So this side of the car, the passenger side of the car, is going to be for all the fuel injection system. So here, if you look, we're kind of coming out of here, and let me move this out of the way. We're doing some testing. And then we've got all the wire for that. We've got a couple of wires left here, and those are going for the fan and so on and so forth. We did get the fan in. I'm waiting on the mounting straps and all that to come in next. But we're using a lot of the Delphi connectors, so we're gonna get all those finished up right. So we're going to work on all that. So this is kind of where the wiring harness is going to come in, and we'll do wiring looms and all of that stuff when we get it right where we kind of want it, kind of wiring looms here and all through this. And then we got the main, I call it the main trunk for the coil packs. Those are here. And so we're gonna get some connectors or the rubber grommets over these to get everything done, and then we'll do all of that. But it's just quite a bit of wire. So that's kind of where we're at on that piece of it. This is, of course, the coil pack, so that's what we're going to work on today, is getting all that done. Today, as you can see, I've got it out of the car. All right, so let me move these out of the way. All right, so, and these, been working on 3D printing the center console as well to test that out. Okay, this is a whole bunch of stuff. So again, this side of the car is going to be for the fuel injection system, and we're doing a seat delete here. So we're going to have the shelf or a hat rack or luggage compartment rack or whatever you want to call it there. We'll be able to lift it up, and then we're going to have mounted in there the fuse panel for the fuel injection system. So all these wires will kind of run here somehow, and we'll get these fully tucked in and away from the seat damaging any of them or what have you. And then that'll be where everything's at. Let's walk around and I'll show you that side of the car. All right. So on this side of the car, this is going to be the fuse box. This came with auto wire here. So it is completely modernized fuse box for the car itself, and that'll sit on this side, and all of that wiring will run this way out through the location of the existing, where the existing harness was at, and come through here. Now we have ran our block here. It's just kind of sitting there, and we've already made our leads to the starter for here, and then starter, and then to the alternator, so everything goes back and will charge the battery. The battery is going to sit in the trunk, so we'll come a battery lead out of here, and that'll go into the trunk, and I'm assuming it'll just sit kind of on that little shelf part where the suspension rods back behind there. So that'll be, I'll try to, anyway, just right down there somewhere is where it's going to be. So again, today we're going to focus on the fuel injection and getting at least this piece wired up properly. Well, it's wired, but get it all dressed up, get the plate back on it, make it look nice. So our first step will be we're going to have to de-pin all of these here so I can get the rubber boots on this, so all this will be hidden, the wires will be hidden. So that's going to be our next step. So let me work on that, and then I'll come back. I could show you how to do all that, but man, there's a million videos on these Delphi connections that you can see how to de-pin them, and I'm just going to slap boots on them and get it all mounted so I can show you exactly what it's going to look like. So let me get started there, and then I'll come back, show you that, then we'll work on some other stuff for wiring purposes. All right, we've got the coil packs back in. I've got the rubber boots on all of them. I'll see if we can go here. Let's see. There we go. Right there. So this isn't the final product. We're just still mocking up. There'll be a wire loom on all this once it's done. I just haven't made my mind up. I was talking to my buddy Sam over in California. We were just texting, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the wiring up top or come in up underneath the plate. It'll still be wire loomed, everything will be dressed up, but what concerns me about going under the plate is maybe some heat. I don't know, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. So anyway, so we still got a ways to go, so we're just kind of chipping away. All this will be completely wire loomed, every bit of it. So the next thing I think I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and put that back on. Take the final product, which is our idle air controller, or IAC. This is not it, this is just a mock-up box. Go ahead and get that installed here so I can get the wiring connected, and this is the long tube here from the ECU that will give it the vacuum and all that stuff. So I need to get all that done and go from there. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get that put in, and then we'll see what's the next step, and that's going to mount right here on these two studs right here. So, all right, hang tight. All right, guys, I have got the idle air controller, or IAC, in. So that's, and it's also plugged in. So the way this works is you've got this side here. This is the computer side here, this little hose here. So that goes all the way back this way to the computer. That gets connected up underneath the intake. We've got ports drilled, and we've got little, I guess they're nipples or whatever that are on there, and then we've got the vacuum lines connected there, and then they go into here. So from here, what happens is it senses, the computer senses the air, the vacuum, or what have you here, and then the idle air controller, which is here, these hoses here, they go up into the throttle body. So then that helps to open up and do a few things to get more air in, or what have you, so that, like, let's say we turn the air conditioner on, right? The compressor, then all this works, and it helps to raise up the idle. So that's kind of how that works. This controller here goes for the air box. I don't think I'm gonna put the air box on yet. I need to really finish wrapping all these wires up and get ready for the loom. This is our cam positioning sensor, which eventually will come up here. But when I was trying to work on the connector, I broke a few wires off, as you can see, so I've got to rewire it. And somewhere down here, of course, right here is would be the connector for it. So I've ordered a new Delphi connector for that. So that's there. So now what I think we're going to do next is come up underneath here, and I've got a new bracket that I've made. You can see this bracket's white. It was just a PLA printed bracket that I created to test. What I'm going to do, let me walk over here, is I've got what I'm going to be considering the production one here. So that's going to be connected, and as you can see here, this will go up against the firewall, like kind of like that, right? And I've got reinforcements here. Triangles are great. Triangles really help to sturdy a bracket or whatever. As you can see, I've got them cut there too. So this is a pretty sturdy bracket. It should hold for anything, vibration, movement, and all that. So this is the final product. I might print it one more time and get it a little bit prettier, but this is really the final product from here. So let me get that and the ECU on. We'll look at that, and then we'll see what else we can get done, or we might wrap up the video. I'm not sure as of yet, so hang tight. All right, guys. I've got I'll call them nut certs, whatever you want to call them, in the plate here for the ECU. So basically it will sit kind of like that in there. All right, but the problem I had is, and I figured I was going to end up having this problem, is it is basically, it heated up and it broke. It just melted this piece here with the heat that we're using. So what I'm going to do, and I was wondering if I was going to be a little weak here on these edges, so I'm going to come across and almost basically just make it a plate straight across, and that way it'll be completely sturdy, more sturdy, definitely the bottom sturdy. So yep, so kind of screw that up. That's okay, it's a couple hours print. I'll adjust it and reprint it. Should be fine, should be good to go. I do want to show you, which I'm kind of excited about. Let me get in the driver's seat. The steering wheel, there we go. So you can see, I'll try to adjust it out for you. There you go. So I've got it on. I've even got our new horn button. I'm looking at possibly engraving the Alfa logo here. And then of course our gauges here are going to be there. I've got the dash on, so I can't show you, but I will show you here. We've got the engine start and stop button on right here, which is pretty cool. that works well. So I think what we'll do is we'll kind of call this one a wrap for today. I need to go and adjust, you know, you can see the old bracket in there. So I need to go and create the, add some extra reinforcements to the bracket and get that done. And then I will come back and get that put in. And then we will start working on all the other mounts up underneath the dash that I'm going to do for ECUs and things like that. And then start working on the back. And then we'll start on this side doing the wiring. So all the lights, the horn, gosh, I think blinkers, those types of things will all go here. And then, of course, we'll run it to the back in the trunk, and then that'll be where the brake lights and all that fun stuff will go. So, yeah, so we're kind of getting closer, which is looking really good. Still a lot left, of course, but we're getting there. So let's wrap this thing up. All right, guys, so there you have it. Finished up some of the wiring for the fuel injection system. Still got to do the wire loom. That's going to be like the very last thing that we'll do. Of course, we're going to test fire everything back in the car once we run the fuel lines and all that stuff. So we're going to get all that done. All that needs to be done before this thing goes out to paint and body. So we got that done. You saw where I broke the mounting bracket for the ECU. I figured that was going to happen. I was hoping it wouldn't, so I'm going to have to reinforce that bracket just a little bit more. Nothing to it, couple hour print job, and we'll be back in business. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll come back on the next video and we'll start working on other electrical pieces and parts. So just want to, again, give you a quick video, an update, let you know I'm still alive. Things are progressing forward with this commission build through Svelto. I'm super, super excited. So please like, subscribe, ring the bell. It definitely helps out. And as always, God bless.